Hi guys, today we are going to work on some spelling sounds. We're going to work on E and EA and U. So as you can see on this spelling card, we have an elephant here. So let's think about the word elephant. Hear that eh at the front? Elephant. When we look at the EA down here, I want you to think about the fact that this can say like elephant, or like in the word head. So I'm going to write this on the back of the board here. So you can see in this word head, we have this EA, and it says It makes the sound EA also makes the long E sound. So over here, I'm going to draw a short E. And down here, I'm going to draw a long E. So we've learned in class that this little mark over this E makes the short vowel sound and the long mark makes the long vowel sound E, where the vowel says its name. So let's look at this word. Read. So let's find our vowel blend here. We have the EA. In this word, it says E, like this long E. And in this word, it says like this short E. Head. So here's our vowel blend in this word. Makes a short E sound. And our vowel blend in this word that makes the long E sound. All right. In this spelling card, you can see the picture of an umbrella. So let's think about the letter U. It makes that sound, right? That's our short U sound, If it was a long U sound, it would say ooh or you, right? So let's talk about that. Our short U sound looks like that. Our long U sound, where the vowel says its name, has this little line over it. Let's look at this short vowel sound in the word jump. Here's our blend, right at the end, okay? Now let's look at this long U sound, like the word use. Here's our beginning vowel sound, and we know it's going to say its name because it ends with this E at the end of the word, use. Now, do we say this E at the end of the word? Nope, we don't say use, do we? So I'm going to draw a line through this. Whoops. That's going to show us that when we say this word, even though this is important, it tells us to say the vowel's name, use. We don't say the E at the end. So let's sound that out. Use, right? Let's look at another word. This is the word truck. At the beginning of the word, you see that this blend, TR, makes the tr sound. We have our short U here, and here's another blend. This CK says K, so we have truck. So now I'm going to write some sight words on the board, and we're going to go over a few of these and see how we do. So while I'm writing this, I want you to try and sound each of the words out. Now these words will use our short E sound. So let's start with this first word. We have B-E-T, bet, B-E-S-T, best, T-H-E-F-T. Here's our blend at the beginning of the word, our TH, theft. Here's a blend, this W-H says when. So now we're going to work on our short U sounds. Again, we're looking for those blends, those letter blends that tell us how to say each word. So let's write the word C-L-U-M-P. We have a blend here at the beginning of this word. It says clump. Here's that blend of MP. Don't leave that out. Clump. How about this word? I think about a pig when I write this word. We have a blend at the beginning of the word. GR says gr. And we have a blend nt at the end of the word. So let's sound this out. Grunt. Like a grunty little pig. Right? One more U sounding word. What word is that? We have a blend, CR, says cr. We have this U here, and it's a short U because is there an E at the end of the word? Nope. So this does not say its name. It says crust. Here's another blend. ST says st. And we've had that already this year. So let's sound this out. Crust. Okay, so now we are going to talk about our spelling words this week. All of our spelling words have prefixes. We have un, and I'm going to make that a little smaller. We have un, re, miss, and dis. Now in our spelling words this week, we're working on prefixes. Now prefixes come before a base word, or what I like to call a root word. So you've heard me say that many, many times. So if we have the word jumping, and we've done suffixes before, ing, the ing is our suffix, and it goes at the end of our root word, which was jump. Well, this week we're doing prefixes. And these go at the beginning of our words. We're going to talk about that prefix too. Pre. Mrs. Struckbine's having a problem getting to our spelling words in our book. Okay. So I finally got there. It took me a minute, and I went on ahead and paused my video so you didn't have to go through my struggle with me. So let's talk about our spelling words. So we have prefixes, and the word prefix actually has a prefix. Pre is a prefix, and it means before. So I'm going to write that here. Pre means before. Oh. Now let's look at this un. So let's say I say you need to tie your shoes. And then I come back and say, hey, you need to tie your shoes again. They've came untied. The word untie contains this prefix un. Un means the opposite of. So if I tell you to tie your shoes, you're going to tie them, right? You're going to take your laces, you're going to make a nice little bow and tie your shoes. But if I'm telling you to untie them, or that they are untied means they are not tied. So un is the opposite, okay? If I tell you to so here's my prefix re, and I attach the word do to it, and I say you need to redo that or resubmit that, means to do it again. So you can do it, and then sometimes if it's not up to par, you'll have to redo it or do it again. We talked about the prefix pre, meaning before. Let's talk about the prefix miss. We have the word miss, and let's say we put spell on this, which I think is one of your spelling words actually. Yep, it's number 6, misspell. This means not correct. So misspell or mistake. It's not correct. Let's talk about the prefix dis. And let's attach the word honest. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to write that a little smaller. So I'm going to write this over here like this. Dis, and we'll attach the word honest to it. So here's our root word, honest, with our prefix dis. If I say you're honest, you're being honest, then you are something, right? You are honest. If you're dishonest, then you're not honest. So dis means not. Some of these kind of mean the same thing. So I'm going to write a couple of your spelling words on the board, and we're going to talk about these. So let's write the word or the prefix un. And let's think about the word happy. Are we changing the spelling of that root word? No, we're not. We're going to keep that the same. We're just adding the prefix un to it. So we have unhappy. So here's my root word. It's spelled the same. It just has this prefix here, un. And that means not happy. So let's look at another one of our spelling words. Let's write the word appear. And a lot of people forget to put these 2 P's in here. So I want you to think about this word appear. And I want you to think in your mind, now we're not going to say it this way, and I always tell you, do we say it that way in real life? No. But in our minds, let's say it that way. Pair. So appear has these 2 P's right here. And we're going to keep the spelling of appear the same, and we're going to add that prefix dis. Disappear. Let's talk about the word known. This is misspelled quite a bit. You have to remember this blend right here, the KN. KN says N. You need to remember this vowel blend right here. OW says O or ow. Now in this word it says O. And then you have your lonely little N at the end. In this word, we're going to add our prefix un. Now, did my spelling change? No. Did I have to remember this blend right here, the KN? Yes. Unknown. And you need to remember this blend because a lot of times I see it written like this on spelling tests. And now I just have this word that doesn't really exist called a noun, but it's really not a noun. Now I'm going to write 2 words on the board. I know you can't see me very well, can you? But I'm going to write 2 words on the board, and I want you to think about this. This week we're working on the prefixes, and we're taking a prefix and we're adding it to a root word. So I'm going to write one of your spelling words, mislead. And then I'm going to write this word, suntan. Are these 2-syllable words? Let's clap them. Mislead. How about suntan? Suntan. It's 2-syllable words, okay? So they have those 2 things in common. Does this have a root word in it? Lead, yes. Do we see 2 words here? Yes, sun and tan. Now, a lot of times people will say, I have students that will say that words that have prefixes are also compound words.